Is split testing really all that important for online business success? Split testing has always been an important part of any successful online marketing campaign, but is it really necessary? It has been said that if you can improve a part of your sales funnel to increase your sales, then it is worth doing. Is it really that important that you should utilize the amount of resources it requires to split test? If this is the case, when do you decide that you have done enough testing? Let's take a closer look at the need to split test on your squeeze page, website, or any other aspect of your online business. Firstly, you must understand that the purpose here is not to say that here is no value at all in split testing, but rather that it is only useful up to a certain point, and then continued testing begins to give diminishing returns and becomes more of a waste of time. What is important here is deciding when that point has been reached. With that foundation now established, let's take a look at the issue and work out the cost of testing in general. If, for example, you are testing your title or attention grabber, and you have one in red and another in green, you will need to drive traffic to your page where half of your visitors will see the red and the other half will see green. After a few thousand or however many you decide on, you will then need to gather your information and analyze it. After analyzing the information, and let's say the green worked better than the red, does this mean that green is the best? Absolutely not. All it means is that it is better than red, and now you will need to test it against blue, and then pink, and then black, and on and on. Once you have settled on the right color for this exercise, let's say green, you will then need to test the text of your title, and you will test A against B, but as with the colors you will need to test multiple times with various titles. The point is that at some stage along the way you will find that all this testing is costing you more than it is benefiting you or your online business. Of course, you have the choice of testing everything you desire both on and off your website, squeeze page, or anything else you plan on testing, but when do you draw the line and decide that it is time to stop? There are many online marketers who will tell you that you should always be testing, but if that is so, when do you actually begin to benefit from all this information that you have been gathering so diligently? Now let's look at the costs that all of this has incurred up to this point. The number of hours, days, or even weeks that you have put into this task will have cost you a lot of time, and time is money. Even if you have done all the labor yourself, how much have you lost in income opportunities because you have been too busy crunching numbers and doing nothing else? All the time you have spent on making changes to your website and the decisions on what you are going to test and how you are going to test it might well be an acceptable expense, but the thing that many online marketers seem to overlook is that while all of this is going on, you are losing customers simply because people are not converting as well while you are busy testing. This is not to say that split testing has no purpose at all in the greater scheme of things. The important point here is not to get carried away by it all. Just because you can test everything does not mean that you should. All you need to do for the good of your online business is to set a conversion goal before you begin testing, and as soon as you achieve your goal, get on with your next project.